See this? If non-singular matrices capital A and capital B commute, then we are supposed to show that A inverse and B commute, and in the same way A inverse and B inverse also commute. So what does that mean? A and B commute, which means from the given statement I am just writing it. So A and B commute means A into B equal to B into A. This is the meaning of A and B commute, right? Now let me prove the first point, that A inverse and B also commute. So if I have to show that A inverse and B also commute, then I am supposed to get that A inverse into B equal to B into A inverse. If I can show that this equation is if I can derive this equation from the given equation, then it implies that A inverse and B both are commuting, right? So let me prove this one. I mean, from this I want to get that. So just to get this, I'll be multiplying. I'm taking the LHS and I'm multiplying both sides with A inverse, and similarly in the RHS also I'll multiply both sides with A inverse, right? So now A and A inverse are multiplied, then what do we get? I, and what is remaining? B into A inverse, right? And now A and A inverse are multiplied, what do we get? I, and what is remaining? A inverse into B, right? So we got this, isn't it? So B into A inverse equal to A inverse into B, therefore A inverse and B commute, right? That is the first one. And the second one is, we are supposed to show that A inverse and B inverse also commute. And how can we prove it? Again I am taking the same equation, AB equal to BA, which is given, and I'll try to apply inversing on both the sides, right? See, it is already given that these two are non-singular matrices, which means inverses, they do exist. So A inverse exists, so there is nothing wrong in multiplying with A inverse, okay? And now we know that A into B whole inverse is equal to, by the reversal rule, we have already seen that, right? By the reversal rule, A into B inverse equal to B inverse into A inverse, and B into A inverse equal to A inverse into B inverse. Then what did we get? B inverse into A inverse equal to A inverse into B inverse. Therefore A inverse and B inverse, they commute, right? The second one is also proved. Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkey's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkey, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkey is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkey. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.